My daughter's imaginary friend knows my secrets. I don't really know how to start this. I don't even know why I'm posting here. Maybe because I don't have anyone else to tell. Maybe because if I don't write it down, I'll start to believe it never happened. But it did. It all started about 2 months ago when my daughter Lucy told me she made a new friend. She's 5, imaginative, talks to her stuffed animals like they're people and plays pretend like it's her job. So when she came into the kitchen one morning and said, "Mr. Whistle likes his eggs runny," I just smiled and went along with it. "Does he?" I asked, sliding scrambled eggs onto her plate. "Tell him tough luck." She giggled and whispered something to the air beside her, then nodded like she'd gotten a response. "Mr. Whistle says he doesn't like you anyway." Charming. I thought it was cute. Weird, but harmless. Kids do this kind of thing all the time, but there was something off. She talked about him constantly. "Mr. Whistle says I shouldn't eat the green crayons. Mr. Whistle says I should hide my toys under the couch so you trip on them." Standard mischievous stuff, except he started saying things she shouldn't know. One morning, Lucy asked, "Why didn't you return and help the man on the stairs?" I froze. It was subtle. How she said it made it seem like it had just popped into her head. It didn't mean anything, but it meant something. There was an old man in our apartment building when I was younger. He slipped in the stairwell one rainy day. I was the only one there. I saw it happen, but I was running late for a job interview. I hesitated for 2 seconds, then kept walking. I told myself someone else would find him, that he'd be okay. I never found out what happened. I didn't want to. But Lucy knew. Mr. Whistle knew. I've never even thought about it in years. "Mr. Whistle told me," she said. "Simple as anything. He remembers everything. He says you should have helped him," Lucy said. I couldn't speak. She went back to her coloring like nothing happened. I didn't sleep that night. The next morning, I tried asking her more about Mr. Whistle. She was brushing her doll's hair and humming. "Lucy, can you tell me what Mr. Whistle looks like?" She didn't answer right away, just kept brushing. Then she said, "He doesn't have a face, just a mouth, a big smile mouth, and he's always watching." I'll admit it, my skin crawled. I told myself she'd seen something online or on TV at a friend's house. She'd always had a vivid imagination. That was all. Then, the whistling started. It was around midnight. I was half asleep when I heard a long, slow whistle from the baby monitor on my nightstand. Lucy has this old-fashioned monitor, just audio, no video. I leaned over, groggy, trying to figure out if I was dreaming. It came again, 3 notes, descending, almost cheerful. I got up and went to her room. She was out cold, curled up with her stuffed rabbit. The room was dark, quiet, but the little red light was still flickering. When I looked at the monitor in my hand, it was still picking up sound. The whistling had stopped. I returned from work a few days later and found her drawing on the table. "Want to see Mr. Whistle?" she asked, grinning. I didn't want to, but I said yes. It was done in crayon. A tall black figure, stick-thin arms, long fingers, no face, just a wide red mouth stretching from one side of his head to the other. In shaky kid writing, she'd scrawled in the corner of the page, "He's my best friend." Daddy lied. I sat down. "Lucy, what did I lie about?" "Mr. Whistle says you read Mommy's message, but didn't write back." I looked at Lucy, heart skipping. "What message?" "The last one she sent. When she said she was scared." when she asked if you'd come get her. My hands went cold. She shouldn't know that. Kara and I had a fight. She left the house and said she needed to clear her head. Hours passed. Then came the text. I think someone's following me. Can you come pick me up? I saw it. I stared at it. But I was still angry. I didn't answer. By the time I checked again, she was gone. The police found her car abandoned. Her phone too. But no sign of her. Mr. Whistle says she waited a long time, Lucy whispered. She kept checking her phone. Mr. Whistle wants to talk to you, she said. The temperature dropped. I could see my breath. Something moved in the closet. I swear to God I saw it. A shape, unfolding, rising up, like it had been crouching for years. Too tall. The limbs are too long. And that sound, that horrible, drawn-out whistle, like someone forcing air through broken teeth. I ran. I grabbed Lucy, ran downstairs, locked the door behind us, and called the cops. Told them I thought someone had broken in. They found no signs of forced entry. Nothing on the cameras. Nothing in the closet. But the look on the officer's face when Lucy said, Mr. Whistle doesn't like them either, told me he knew something was wrong. The thing is, Mr. Whistle was right. I lied to my daughter. I told everyone Kara left because she was sick. But Mr. Whistle knew. He knew everything. 2 nights ago, Lucy drew a new picture. It was me, standing next to a red X in the ground. Mr. Whistle stood behind me, one long arm wrapped around my neck, his mouth open like he was laughing. Lucy gave it to the police this morning. I don't know what's going to happen next. All I know is I still hear the whistling, even in here, even with the door closed, even when I close my eyes. It's getting louder, and Mr. Whistle isn't done with me yet.